Hey Yogi, thank you so much for being here. My name is Suzanne and welcome to my channel. If you haven't been here before, please make sure to subscribe and like this video at the end if you did enjoy it. Coming up today is a 15-minute gentle immune boosting flow. So let's get into it. So when it comes to immunity, our first line of defense is our lymphatic system, which is composed of our lymph nodes and lymph fluid. And this fluid usually tends to go down because of gravity, but we want to it circulates upwards, so against gravity. And so we're going to help that today with a few little simple inversions, but we're also going to get all these lymph nodes, which are situated mostly in the neck, in the armpits, in our chest. We have our thymus gland and our thyroid gland, which are really big endocrine glands that participate in our immunity. And then we have more lymph nodes in the belly and groin area. So we'll be targeting all of those areas today, but with an easy, gentle flow, because why not? So let's get to it. So come into a comfortable seat, spine tall, and we'll start with some gentle chest tapping. So just bring your fingertips and tap on your sternum or chest bone. And this is stimulating the thymus gland, which I mentioned is part of your immune system, one of the endocrine glands that boosts immunity. You can bring your second hand if you want to tap just below, or maybe using both hands onto your sternum. Gentle taps. You can even close your eyes here. Release the tapping and gently bring your hands back to your knees. Let's take an inhale, both hands up to the sky, and then drop your right hand and lean over to the right. Stretching the side body, inhale back to center and exhale, leaning over to the left, dropping the left hand down. Inhale, come back to center. Interlace your fingers, place your fingers behind your head, open your chest, elbows spread wide, and then drop your chin to your chest. Elbows come to center, and maybe you want to sway your head from side to side a little bit just to stretch the neck here. That feels good. Inhale, coming back to center. Lift your gaze, open your chest, spread your elbows. And then we'll bring our right hand to the left side of the head and drop your ear to your right shoulder. Left hand stretches out, maybe 45 degrees onto your fingertips, feeling the stretch in the side of your neck. This should feel good. You should feel like it releases some tension. And then we'll switch sides. So left hand to the right side of your head, right arm reaching out. Your shoulders are nice and relaxed and down. And come back to center, release both arms. We'll do a few neck rolls. So as I said, there are a lot of lymph nodes in the neck area. So that's why we're working on this area quite a bit. So just do a few rolls in one direction. Big, slow, circular movements. Keeping your shoulders relaxed, shoulder blades down. And then we'll switch the direction of the rotation. Great job. Coming back to center. We'll bring our hands beneath our armpits now, another area where there's a lot of lymph nodes. So crossing your hands beneath your armpits, lift as you inhale and crunch as you exhale. Bring your elbows towards your pelvis. Inhale, elbows to the sky, and exhale, elbows down to the pelvis, chin to chest. Keep moving in and out with your breath. And coming back to center, release your hands. Placing your hands onto your shoulders now, we'll do big circular motions. Imagine you're drawing a circle with your elbows. If you can, bring your elbows to touch in front. We want to find big range of motion. Again, we're targeting the lymph nodes in our armpits here. Switching the circles now. 2, 3, 4. Last one. And release. Lift your shoulders up to your ears and exhale, release. Once more, up to your ears, exhale, release. And last one, lift, 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 and exhale, release. Now with your hands onto your knees, we'll start some circular motion. So a lot of the times, spinning, twisting, moving in circular motions really helps to get those that lymph fluid circulating. So here we're also targeting the lymph nodes in the abdomen and groin area. It's also a nice way to relax any kinks out of your spine. Switch the circles if you haven't already. And we'll come back to center. Inhale, bring both arms up. Exhale, twisting to the right. So left hand comes to right knee, right hand behind you to support. You can gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale, coming back to center. We'll come into our malasana now, so yogi squat. So toes are facing out 45 degrees, and you can bring your elbows into your knees and maybe sway from side to side here to get the hips moving. And here we're targeting our groin area, so those lymph nodes. Adding some movement, especially if your hips are feeling tight now, if you're feeling any grip, it can feel very nice. If you want to stay static, that's good too. Make sure to soften your face as you hold here. And keep your breath easeful. Dropping your hands to the floor, lift your hips up and parallel your feet. Just sway a little from side to side to release any tension in the backs of your legs and let your upper body hang here. You can even grab opposite elbows. Shifting the weight to the front of your feet. I like to hang out in this pose, decompress my spine a little bit. Breathe through any tension. Release your hands and start to roll yourself all the way up, keeping your knees soft. Great stuff. Bringing your feet a little bit closer together. Inhale, lift your arms up, palms together. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. From here, we'll inhale, lift your arms up, gaze up, maybe slight back bend. Exhale, folding forward. Keep your knees bent. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, open your chest. Exhale, press your hands down and step back into all fours. From here, just walk your knees slightly back and drop your pelvis and belly to the mat. We're gonna come into our baby cobra, pressing the tops of your feet, lift your kneecaps, lift your gaze and chest off of the floor. You can press your hands down. Make sure you have a 90-degree angle with your elbows. Face is soft, targeting that belly and groin area. If you want to go a little deeper, there's also the option to come into your bow pose. So bend the knees, grab your ankles, press your feet back and lift up your chest. This helps to open the front body, the chest, pressing down into your belly. If you're back in your cobra, that's all good too. Just stay where you're more comfortable. And just release. Bring one cheek to the floor. Relax. Maybe even shake it out. Pressing back down into the mat. And we'll shift onto our backs. So hands come by your side, palms facing down, bend your knees, feet hip distance apart. Inhale, lift your hips up, open your chest, lengthen the front body. If you feel it, you can bring your shoulders together and interlace your fingers beneath your body. Press your arms down into the mat, press through the soles of your feet and lift up. Nice front body stretch and little inversion here. Let that lymph node fluid circulate back down towards the heart, throat, and the head. Breathe in and out with ease into the belly. And slowly we'll release the hands and roll ourselves all the way back down. Bring both knees into the chest, one hand on each knee, and we'll do a few circles to the right. Keeping your knees apart so you're massaging your lower back and not creating any compression in your SI joint. Switching the circles now to the other side. And come back to center. We'll open our arms out in a T, palms facing down. Inhale, and as you exhale, drop both knees to the left. Your gaze can come over to the right or stay up. If you can, keep your shoulders flat on the mat. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, release your knees to the other side, the right side, gaze over to the left. Inhale, coming back to center. Bring your hands beneath your hips this time and lift your feet all the way up to the sky. We're doing Viparita Karani. And this is an easy inversion. You could do this against a wall too if you have one. I like putting my hands under my hips. It just helps to keep my legs up with more ease. So again, we're helping the lymph fluid circulate. Draining the legs. And as more blood flows to your heart and thymus and thyroid and brain, it also helps to boost your immune system by bringing some fresh blood flow. Release, we'll squeeze our thighs or knees and bring our nose into the knees. And then release and open into your Shavasana. This is the best part. Rest is such an important part of any immune boosting flow, you want to give your nervous system the chance to wind down. And as we come into our parasympathetic nervous system, we can recover and restore. So just enjoy lying down here in stillness. Gently, we'll come out of Shavasana, stretch, and whenever you're ready, come back to a seated posture. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. It was an easy flow, but it did us so much good. See you next time. Namaste. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, please hit the like button and also hit the bell button so that you can stay notified of every new video that I release. If you did enjoy the video, I'd love it if you left me a comment telling me which part was your favorite or what you enjoyed or liked. And also please share with your friends and family. They might need this as much as you do. I'll catch you next time. Keep practicing.